So I'm making this video because something interesting was said to me in my live earlier, and it was biblical Messiah. Carl, another Carl. Not me, Carl. Not Carl Martin Carl, but another Carl. So he says, because I mentioned something, he says, so you're on to me. I was like, I don't know. What's that supposed to mean? But I want to clarify something. Like, when you think in terms of God and you put God first in your life, you don't really care if someone's out to hurt you or help you. So for me, my first thoughts are that I want to believe what people say until you give me a reason not to. But I just won't walk away with you, just not letting you know the reasons why I'm walking away because I think you're not being truthful. I'll give you reasons and that way we can work it out. You know what I mean? But it's when people don't want to answer questions. They just don't like questions. They don't like questions. But, anyways, that's what my whole journey's been about. You know, looking for other Mashiachs. I mean, you and Ben Dan there, you guys are claiming to be Mashiachs. You know what I mean? Well, where are you putting your energy? Is it in the right places? I don't know. I don't have all the answers. But I think that is the answer here on Earth. To at least try and figure out what the answers are. So, if you're out there trying to hurt me, trying to play with my mind, make me think a certain way, or sway me a certain way, I never need to know. I don't want to see anybody be in trouble, but hey, if you do things to me, that's on you. You know what I mean? There's nothing I can do about it. But that's what I got to say about that. That's when you think in the terms of God and whether people are for or against you. I've already forgiven some of the most people who have done the most horriblest things you could do to a human being. Took her as a learning lesson and know that they've only hurt themselves. But this is the great thing about God. If they can ever learn that they've hurt themselves, maybe they can actually end up helping themselves by learning not to be those people who would be willing to hurt somebody to, protect themselves or not lose something or because it's out of fear. I know what the problems are. It's just I'm trying to identify and show people, and that's where it gets difficult. Everybody wants to hear it nicely, though. So everybody tells me, be more compassionate. No, I don't think that's what God wants the message to be. This bubblegum Jesus bullshit. Look at where it's gotten us. Look at look at where having compassion for stupidity has got us. You know why Christ is king? Like the king of my heart, anyways. My everything. The truth. I don't think he's the kind of king that wants to sit in a castle and just dictate to everybody. I think he just wants to live amongst the people and point out maybe where he sees problems. You know what I mean? Hey guys, does it seem godly? Just like he was doing back in his day. Does this seem godly? The Pharisees maybe telling you a whole lot more than they need to tell you. Maybe if you picked up your cross You were willing to get in the truth and die for it. You just feel that connection for God. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to people. Because there's so many people who say they have God and they have a connection to God, and it's just a whole lot of that's to my opinion. And I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I got God and you don't. It's no, I think I got God. Think about if I got God. Because if your God's thinking, you ain't got God. If you're out there rah for Israel or the USA to to kill anybody, you're in big trouble. If you're part of a military, you're in big trouble. We're not supposed to be fighting each other. It's ridiculous, but who knows? Anyways, that's that. Anyways, I just want to let you know. You can try and people can try and trick you, and you don't have to feel like a fool. You can know that they're the fool and they have to face God, and that just because they think they don't have to face it on earth. See, this is the real belief in God. There's consequences for actions. Be wary of your actions.